Marmaduke sees a legendary dog trainer who believes he can transform Marmaduke from an undisciplined but lovable dog into the first Great Dane to win the World Dog Championship. Based on the comic strip of the same name, this was just released via Netflix, and it's actually the comic's second adaptation after the live-action film in 2010 starring Owen Wilson as the voice of the title character. But this sees a brand new cast come in, with Pete Davidson now as the voice of Marmaduke, which is honestly such a bizarre casting choice, but one so out there that I just had to see what this was all about based on that alone. Now, I was never an avid reader of the comic, nor have I actually seen the Owen Wilson version, but I do know the dog didn't actually talk in the comics, instead silently just getting into mischievous hijinks, and we see some hijinks all throughout this as well, though having Marmaduke actually talk through it didn't add much or make it any funnier. In fact, I don't know what having the dog talk in this particular instance was looking to add, but his dialogue mainly felt like Pete Davidson voicing just a toned down version of himself, giving reactionary running commentary rather than Marmaduke feeling like an actual character. And it was neither funny, nor did it actually add any sort of heart or depth if the film was actually trying to go for it. And I know this is a kids movie, but honestly, I can't even see kids really enjoying this. Even in some of the most poorly done kids movies, there's at least an attempt to give some sort of lesson that younger audiences can take away, but that's totally absent here. And the attempts at humor just did not land at all. It was very sporadic whenever we got attempted jokes, and they mainly consisted of slapstick humor that you normally see in kids movies, but even that fails worse than normal due to the extremely choppy animation. And that was another of the film's biggest problems. This is now the third animated movie we got this year, along with the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild and Pinocchio: A True Story, where the animation is astonishingly ugly, especially for a 2022 movie. The movements by the characters were disjointed, and it felt like there were frames missing, and then when everyone spoke, there'd be these bizarre, awkward pauses between sentences that would be made even more unsettling by the dead-eyed looks most of the characters had. It was a borderline surreal experience, and not in a so bad it's good way, especially since, going back to a point about the humor, there'd be long stretches where the film wouldn't even attempt to make a joke. While the Marmaduke strip has been made fun of for the repetitiveness of Marmaduke's destruction, having him be more straight-laced with his dog trainer subplot feels even worse, as it causes the film to go on painfully long stretches at times without even an attempt at a laugh. I'm not saying I expected much from a kids movie that looked like it was quickly put together and cranked out through Netflix, but again, it felt so lazy that I don't even think kids will enjoy it, as it all felt so phoned in. The only one who I sense was making any sort of actual effort was J.K. Simmons, who voices Marmaduke's rival named Zeus, and he attempts to ham it up, which made things slightly better, but it still only went so far, considering the dialogue was truly atrocious, and it makes Marmaduke an overall horrible movie that not even its target audience will like. The animation is cheap, it goes long stretches without a joke, and a lot of the characters and voice work either felt dull or awkward, with J.K. Simmons being the only real exception. This fails on nearly every level, and if you have kids, just show them something else to watch. Marmaduke gets a 1 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Marmaduke, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you like this better than the live action movie? Worse than the live action movie? Did you even want to see any more Marmaduke movies made? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.